Okay, let's talk about wide versus tee serves and what you got to do differently, and namely how to disguise them to where you're going. And the idea to me to disguise your tee and your wide serve is basically to balance three variables, which would be your toss, your body position, and your swing. I'll try my hardest here to show you some examples of guys doing that, but starting with Christopher, Mr. Eubanks here. So it'd be interesting to see if you could decide which serve is going down the tee and which serve is going out wide. And at what point would you know? Do you know yet? Yet? It's pretty hard to tell, right? But what you'll notice is, so you want to toss in the direction that you want to hit. So it's going to be easier to hit this tee serve, obviously, if your toss is further over. So you'll notice his toss is a little bit more to the left for the tee serve than the wide serve, right? Now, but the other thing that's going to help you get that angle is kind of your body. So if you let your body drop just a little bit more to the left rather than a little bit more straight out, that's also going to help you get that angle on the tee. So if you balance those two things out, it's harder to read than one clearly defined thing, right? And then finally, yeah, you're just going to see this, the tee serve, the racket, the swing is just going to come a little bit more from behind the ball. You can come out a little, the racket will come a little wider for the wide serve, but and the swing is the hardest thing to read because it just happens so fast. But so let's look at another example here. Again, the goal is to balance toss, see if you can tell which one's going wide and which one's going to the tee. Okay, so for wide, we'd want it a little bit further here in the direction that we're going, right? For tee, we'd want it a little bit here for the direction we're going. We're going to position the body a little bit more to the right of the ball. We're here, we're going to come a little bit more up in front of the ball. And then finally, that swing, obviously, is going to come from more behind the ball for the tee, and it's going to come here. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but you can actually let your body fall into the direction that you want to hit the serve, or rather the counter direction that you want to hit the serve to get that little bit of angle, and that's hard to read. So again, the goal, use three variables. Don't just give one clear indication of where you're going, but you do have to make some adjustments for wide to spin, but it's just not as, remember, slight differences with the racket face make very huge differences with the direction of the ball. So it's nothing huge, but you got to go out there and practice wide and tee. If you make the service box bigger with your opponent knowing less, you're going to have a better serve.